You can hear the roar here inside Little Caesars Arena. We've got the Washington Wizards taking on the Detroit Pistons. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And Duran slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, isn't it? Both teams trading punches.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Now, here's Stewart. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Count the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah. Without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Outside for Beal. A three from Morris. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The Pistons working the ball around now. Cunningham's shot is off. And Morris has got the ball here for Washington. Beal. It's hauled in by Stewart. Here's Duran. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence. For this group.
Good on the shot. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Pass to Duran. The kick out to Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Now, here's Stewart. Guarded by Porzingis. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And Beal gets it to go.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Inside, here's Avdia. Another shot.
And the long reach of Wiseman, using it so well to just alter that shot on the way up.
To the paint. Burks looking around. Back to Wiseman. From down in the low post, it goes.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Down low. Porzingis can't hit. Pistons leading by 5. He takes it in. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
To the inside. Avdia.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
None can't get it to fall. Pistons leading by 7. Pass to Hayes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Outside, Bagley. Makes it off the glass.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Out to Porzingis. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They dictated the And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Pistons leading by 9. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
The offensive rebound. Gafford misses. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. It's Beal on the wing. Here's Kispert. No good from outside. Pistons leading by 11. Back to Bogdanovich. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Gafford.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bogdanovich, the first thing that comes to mind is the ability to catch and shoot. But he's a guy that can also create off the bounce.
To me, he's one of the most underrated players in the game today. Bojan has the handle to create separation for a quality shot. He's tremendous on the backboards. He plays really solid defense. He works hard every single night, super competitive, just a guy you want on your side.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Cunningham drives in. And then Cunningham slams it in.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an opening.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Here's Ivy. Baseline.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles. Wow, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
Pass delivers. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Out to Morris. Here's Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Bagley, no good. Wizards trail by 17. Oh, and here comes Porzingis all alone.
He's still filling out that frame, but the Greyhound physique of Porzingis well suited to transition play.
Wiseman with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, a terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Pistons have come up empty at the line so far in 3 attempts. First free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Wizards trail by 18. To the middle. Avdia can't hit. The Pistons on offense. To the inside. And it's Wiseman at the elbow. Back to Bagley. Burks for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Pass to Beal. It's good. Beal's got 5 points so far. Pistons leading by 16. Here's Wiseman. Here's Bagley. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons